so guilty.
What's good, guys? This is Girl Facts. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are staying safe because you ain't safe out here in these streets. You guys back again with another video. Guys, it's been a minute. It's been a while since I'd done a proper YouTube video. Like, I can't even remember the last. I think it was back in the summer. It was back in the summer when I did a proper YouTube video. Recently, I've just been, doing my interview web series, and you guys have really been enjoying it, and I honestly appreciate every single one of you for supporting my interviews, my content. It's been mad crazy. But I just wanted to come in here and update you guys. Well, not really an update, more of a reflection on 2022. How has this year gone so quick? I don't know. This year has gone so fast. I remember when we first started the year and now we're in December. But guys, when I tell you, this year has been an amazing year. This year has been a great year, I must say. Like, so much has happened. So much has gone on. So much has happened over the last few weeks that I can't wait to update you guys. I've just been living my best baby girl life, even though I have struggled a lot as well, so don't get it twisted. But it's been a great year in terms of my journey as a presenter, as a creative, as a host, as an interviewer. One of my main goals for this year was I wanted to get into radio, as you guys know, and I did. And radio has literally opened so many doors for me, so many opportunities. The person that I was last year as a creative is a completely different person. Like, I'm interviewing like big people, like, obviously I love presenting, but just like my confidence has grown so much as a presenter. Obviously I'm not where I want to be yet, but the growth, when I tell you guys, like, it's just mad. Like, it's just made me realize, like, anything is possible. It obviously reminded me that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Like, I've interviewed like big people like Cranium, Stoneboy, Kaylee Schwark from Young, Famous and African, guys. Shanita from Married at First Sight, Jess from Married at First Sight, even artists from Tanzania, Tommy Flavor, Vanilla, like, just big people that I just didn't expect I would even, like, the composers. Shout out to Media Spotlight for believing in me. Like, honestly, like, one of my main highlights of this year was, going to City Splash Festival with Media Spotlight with Joel, and I'm honestly so thankful for him because he's the reason why I'm even able to do this. Like, obviously, like, my hard work and my gift and my talent, but he was one of the fewest people that believed in me and said, you know what, do you want to come to City Splash Festival and cover cover the festival with me? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And honestly, that day was probably one of the best days in 2022 because it just made me realize that, you know what, I can do anything. I said to myself this year that I'm gonna do everything and anything to just put all my energy into the things that I love to do. I networked every other month. I went to a networking event, in London from March to July, from March to August. I went to all these networking events in London because we all know that the London networking events are far more better than the ones in Birmingham, just because when you're trying to get into the industry, you get to meet people from the industry and they will give you the tips, the knowledge, the support, the connections. I've met some amazing people. I've built some genuine connections with people in the industry. If it wasn't for like these networking events, I don't know where I would be. Like, I've learned so much about radio, so much about being a presenter, and it's been so insightful. One of my best one of my best events that I went this year was definitely Rimmel London, the mainstream podcast launch. Best event ever. That's where I met Joel and Media Spotlight. And when I tell you that event was powerful, because it was powerful. And then another event that I went to is Girls Empower the World of Radio. Amazing event. And I went to another Girls in Power event when it comes to like it was about freelancing. That was a great, like, honestly, every event that I went to this year has been amazing. And that's what opened doors for me. Like, I'm so thankful, man. Like, I interviewed Cranium, Stoneboy, Amaria Bibi, the composers. Who else did I interview? Mr. Easy, Kalia, just so many people. It was just such an amazing event. And then obviously on my platform I interviewed Tracy Lomanga, Adrian Cash, Gray Adams from Mobers Unsung, and all these other people that I mentioned earlier as well. It's been so amazing. Like, I don't want to get emotional, child. I'm not going to cry on camera. I have cried before, but I'm not crying on camera. But honestly, it's that mad, yeah. I remember as soon as I came back from Portugal for my solo holiday, can you believe your girl Fats was interviewing Nyanda from Brick and Lay's Love is Wicked? Mad. This is on my platform as well. So if you haven't checked that interview out, make sure you guys check that out. Listen, the power of believing in yourself, the power of manifestation is unreal. It's actually real. It's just made me realize my purpose, and this is my calling. I know this is my destiny. Like, I know this is what I'm meant to do. And it just definitely shows. It definitely shows. And it's just been, I'm lost for words, because like this time, like if you asked me a few years back if I would be a presenter and I would be interviewing all these people, I would laugh at you, because yes, I'm a confident person, but I don't know, man. Like, it's been one heck of an amazing year. And, you know, in terms of like my weight, so if you guys noticed the change, I've lost a whole lot of weight. This time last year and the year before, my God. Obviously, I gained weight over the years, but obviously because of lockdown, oh, child. I gained so much weight, especially at the end of last year. Like, it got to a point, because, okay, first off, I know that whatever I put in my mouth, that's my fault. Like whatever I eat, that's my fault. Okay, because I am responsible for my life, and I'm responsible for what I do. I'm responsible for the decisions that I make. But I also feel like one of the reasons why I gained weight over the years, especially last year, is because of due to stress at work. The things that I went through at my old job, due to the stress at my old job, due to the stress of everything that I went through at my old job. And I was comfort eating. Because I was stressed. I was comfort eating because I was going through so much. And I was just eating and eating. And you guys know me, I love food. But when you're going through so much, and when your mental health is on a high and your anxiety is on a high, it's just like, it just got too much. And I just let myself go. And towards the end of the year, I always said that I wanted to go back to the gym, but I thought I was going to go back to the gym after I leave my job. But I'm so glad that I decided to take upon myself to make my health, my diet as a priority at the beginning of this year. So this year, one of my goals was to lose weight, go to the gym, make my eating healthy lifestyle as a priority, go to the gym, make it as a routine, as a lifestyle. And as you guys can see from the pictures, I lost a whole lot of weight. Your girl looks good. Okay. I was like an F when it comes to my chest. Like, I was big, like not big, but I was like, I gained so much weight. My clothes weren't fitting me anymore, and it wasn't a choice. Like, it wasn't an option. I had to lose weight because I just didn't like what I was seeing. And by March, April, I just lost all the weight, and I didn't have to do much. I just started eating smaller portions, eating healthy, snacking on healthy fruits, going to the gym 2-3 days a week. The things that I used to do before when I used to go to the gym, like cardio and stuff, I didn't do it as much. I was doing more weightlifting, more toning, and your girl looks good. So yeah, like, and I decided to make that as a priority despite of what I was going through at my old job. I was like, no, you're not going to take over my life and take over, like, no, enough is enough. I was like, I'm going to put me first. I'm going to make me a priority, and I'm going to start doing what I love to do and chase my goals and chase my dreams. Like, even if it means taking days off work. And babe, I was like, you know, when you just get to the point that enough is enough now, like enough is enough. And, you know, turning 27, going to my solo holiday to Portugal just made me realize, yeah, babe, you deserve better. You deserve so much better. Okay, there's more to life than just this, babe. There's more to life than just this. You was born to be a star. You was born to be greater. You was born to be a superstar, okay? And you deserve more. And I know my calling, and it's just been amazing, you know? And this year I was like, I'm gonna force myself out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna do the things that I love to do, even if it means doing it solo. I done it, and it's just been amazing to see like the growth. And I'm 3 years away from being 30, you know, and I don't want to just waste my life. I don't want to just waste time. I don't want to waste any more time. I don't want to waste days and weeks. I want to do the things that I love to do. I want to wake up every day and live my passion, live my dreams, and just like be free. And I finally have some kind of freedom because, as you guys know, I quit my job. Oh, I didn't mention, yeah, I left my job, y'all. Literally, best day ever. I left on Monday because I can. And this is a problem. People feel like they have to justify yourself and explain yourself. No, because you've already justified yourself before. You've already explained yourself before. They don't seem to understand. They don't want to listen. They choose not to listen. So guess what? Bye-bye. Yeah, I left because of many reasons. I'm not going to go into it. But like I said, when it starts affecting my mental health and my anxiety, my health, yeah, enough is enough. It's time to go. It's funny because on my last day, no, not on my last day, like last week, last week I got my period, okay? And the beginning of November, I got my period as well. It was like between few weeks, yeah? I got my period in the beginning of November, and then I got my period like the week before end of November. And it was very weird because I've never ever had that. I've never had my period twice in 1 month. And I was like, this is not normal. And I know that the reason why that even happened is because of stress. I was stressed from the environment that I was in, the toxicity that I was in. And I had to leave, man. I had to leave. Like, when you give a job a chance to just get it together and fix up, and they feel like it's funny because my old manager said, if you don't want to work here, don't work here. So now that people are leaving, it's a problem. And it's like, no, like, you can't treat people like that. The fact that you let your staff treat your other staff like that as well is no, it's a no. Okay, so I decided to take control of my life and move on. Because one thing about me, I don't have a problem with moving on. I'm fine with just removing myself out of comfort zone and, you know, just moving on. I'm not one of those people that leeches and gets attached to a job. That's not me. Like, the days of me crying over a job and just being emotional, mate, I did that in my early 20s. I don't do that shit no more. I keep it moving. This year was just all about focusing on me, working on me, working on my growth, working on myself in every aspect, building my career as a presenter, and listen, and also building multiple streams of income. Did you know that you can get paid as a freelance presenter? Boy, listen. When I tell you next year is going to be the year of elevation, like, I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to just take the next step now. I've done the work, and I'm going to continue to do the work. Now it's time for me to get the bag, okay? And just like do what I love to do and get paid to do what I love to do. I'm grateful that I have my day job that's very flexible for me, because I only work 3 days a week now. Yeah, I only work 3 days a week now. My position right now is I'm bank, so it's giving me the opportunity to be more flexible, and I only work 3 days a week, so I'm good. And yeah, it's that time to take that step. Like, I know that right now it's that time. It's that time to take that step. I can feel it. I know it's the right time. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to just take my career as a presenter on a whole nother level, and just seeing this year and how it went, it's just been amazing. It's been so crazy just seeing the growth. I know I look a bit different. I've just come back from the gym. It's the next day after I filmed this video, but I forgot to mention a few things, and yeah, that's why I'm back. But anyways, one of the things I wanted to say is I actually don't regret being at the previous toxic jobs, because it really toughened me up. It really made me stronger, and it made me, like, I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about people. It taught me to always have my own back when it comes to certain situations, because boy, when you're working at these schools, children, settings, a lot goes on. So I would advise to always have your own back. Anything is possible. If you want to leave a job, go. If you want to pursue your passion and your dreams, go. Like, you are in control of your life. You are the creator of your own life. You are in control of your own life, and you are in charge of your own future. So yeah. Another thing I will say is, as well, I would advise everyone, and everyone to basically move away from their hometown, move away from the city that they live in, especially when you're young. Whether it's a few years, whether you're moving away for uni, whether you're moving away for a job, I would advise anybody to do it, because when you move out, believe it or not, when you move out of uni, you don't just learn academically, you learn about life skills, you learn about people, you learn about yourself, you're discovering about yourself. You're learning about living with different people, different personalities, different characters, and you really learn about life. Like, honestly, like, I moved out of Milton Keynes when I was 18. I'm now 27. And I don't regret it, because the person that I was back then is a completely different person. The person that I was at 24 is a completely different person to who I am right now. Like, when I tell you, the person that I was at 25 is a completely different person to who I am right now. Like, honestly, I feel like when you stay at your comfort zone, you can't grow. You gotta force yourself out of your comfort zone in order to grow and evolve. And of course, it's going to be uncomfortable at first, but honestly, it will be the best decision that you've ever made. You can listen to me, you can hear me out, but I'm just letting you guys know, do it. Because honestly, like, the person that I am now, I'm proud of the person that I am. I'm proud of the growth. I would have not accomplished some of the things that I accomplished if I was still stuck on my comfort zone. If I was still in Milton Keynes, I wouldn't be as motivated. Because I'm not gonna lie, every time I go back home for the holidays and stuff, I see myself, like, setting back. Like, yeah, it's okay to rest and recharge, but I'm not as motivated. I'm too comfortable. But then when I'm here and I'm doing my thing, I'm on the go, I'm on my feet, I'm hitting these goals, okay? So definitely, I would definitely recommend anyone to, like, even if it's moving away out of the country, do it. Like, especially if you're young, like, what's stopping you? Like, Go after what you want, go after the goals that you want, go after the passion and dreams that you want. Stop limiting yourself. Like, life is short, and don't get me wrong, I've been working my ass off since last year. Like, I've been busting my ass since last year. And to think about it, I've always been a presenter. This YouTube thing is a form of presenting. Like, me coming on here speaking to you guys is a form of presenting. It's just that I've never been on a radio environment. Before this, I was never in a radio environment. And just seeing my growth this year, this time last year, I didn't even have a show of my own. Like, I didn't have a radio show. I wasn't on radio. And then February is when I started radio. I was overshadowing one of the radio presenters. And then in September, I got my own morning show at New Style Radio. So it's just been so amazing to see the growth, because your girl is killing it every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if you haven't listened to my show, make sure you tune in. I've hosted a few events as well, which is pretty interesting. Just made me realize this is what I want to do. And also another thing that I'm planning on doing next year, well, that I will be doing next year, is getting into voiceover. So back in July, someone from Channel 4, I believe, reached out to me. Yeah, someone from Channel 4 reached out to me for a job opportunity. It was like a junior digital announcer. And basically they wanted me to create a script, a voiceover for Married at First Sight was coming back for the new series, and basically to hype up the show. And it was so amazing, because I'm the type of person that's an on-screen person, right? And I just never thought I would be a voiceover artist, because I'm like, I like being on the screen. Like, I like talking to you guys. I like doing my interviews on the screen. And just seeing that journey, like, it was interesting. And I was like, maybe this is a sign. Maybe I should be doing voiceover as well, because voiceover is also a form of presenting. And I didn't get the job, and I knew I wouldn't get it. I'm not gonna lie, I knew I didn't get it, because even though I was shortlisted, I didn't get the job, but I knew I wasn't gonna get it. But it was a very interesting conversation with the people, because they were like, yeah, like, you can work from home, we'll send you the equipment, and you can come to the office for training, but you can literally work from home. I was like, oh, this is a good one. And then it just made me realize maybe I should research and look into it. I did my research, and I'm just so excited, because in January, that's when I want to start my proper training. I'm going to start my training in December for a voiceover artist. And I'm excited. Like, I feel like next year it's just going to hit different. I know every year I say it, but next year it's going to be a whole different elevation. I feel like there's going to be a shift when it comes to my career. I know that next year is going to be the year where, like, I'm going to receive my breakthrough. And I just want to be booked and busy. I want to be booked and busy as a presenter, as a host, as an interviewer, as a voiceover artist. I know that's what I love to do. I want to wake up every day doing what I love to do and just live my passion, live my dreams. I know there's more to me. I know I'm gifted. I know I'm talented. I'm not the perfect presenter, but I know I'm talented. And it's just been so interesting to see, like, and I'm so grateful and thankful for every person that believed in me, to every guest that have come onto my platform. Honestly, thank you so much, because, it's just like, it's heartwarming. Like, it's words can't explain, like, how much that means to me. The fact that you believed in me and you believed in my craft, and for you to just come on my platform. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why are you so shocked? But it's because obviously I have a small platform. I have a bigger platform on TikTok, but I have about over 14k. But on YouTube, you guys know I've been grinding for years, and I don't know, sometimes imposter syndrome hits, and you're like, but I'm just excited for the journey. I know that I haven't uploaded my life after uni 7 years on this year. And you know what? I'm not going to do it because I feel like it's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Like, I'm in a whole different space now. I'm at peace. That's all I wanted, was peace. And now I'm at peace. I'm much happier now. And I just wanted to stay that way because that's all I wanted. I'm so thankful for everyone's support, to everyone that's viewed my interviews, every interview that I did this year, even my interviews recently. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, like, it means so much to me. It's onwards and upwards from here. I just finished my interview with Taku from Love Island, Australia. Mad. Next year is gonna be a good year, y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all are ready, and I'm gonna take you guys on the journey because you guys have rocked with me and have just stayed with me throughout the whole thing, and I'm excited. I'm ready for this journey because it's gonna be a good one. And you know what? Going into my my solo holiday to Portugal, if you haven't watched my vlog, make sure you guys watch it. Just made me realize so much. Like, life is short. It's, girl, you gotta do what you gotta do. Go out there and do what you love to do. If it means traveling, you know, pursuing your passion and pursuing your dreams, just go after what you want to do. And I'm ready. Like, I want to do more traveling. I want to be booked and busy next year as a presenter, as a host, as an interviewer. And on top of that, people keep asking me, like, why are you still single? You know, it's because I've been just working and working and working and working. I want kids. I want to be married. So of course I need to find the husband. Well, not find, but obviously I need to manifest my husband. And, you know, your girl wants love as well. You know, I know I always come in here and give you guys, yeah, I love being single, blah blah, but it's getting to that age now where you're like, Fats, come on now, like, do you not want a sweet one? Like, I want love, I want a husband, I want kids, I want all of that. And it's time to make that as a priority as well, because I've spent years just working. Obviously I'm still gonna work, obviously, but like, I've spent years just working at these toxic jobs that didn't appreciate me or didn't appreciate my time or my energy. But I'm just going where I'm wanted, and presenting, hosting, interviewing, I've seen so much love, so much support. Obviously there's cons to it, but I love what I do. Like, I love being a presenter, I love being a content creator, I love being an online personality. That's my lane, you know. As you guys know as well, back in 2020, I launched my business, the Riyama Collection. Unfortunately, I had to close that business down because it just got too much. It got too much because I was working my old job 4 days a week. I was doing the presenting, the hosting, on top of that trying to create content, on top of that trying to run a business, and then on top of that dealing with all the toxic energy and the toxic things that were happening at my job, which took a toll on me. Imagine coming back home from work, you have no energy, you haven't got the energy to do anything because you're literally drained. You wake up the next day, you can't even get up out of bed because of your job. It got really bad, and I'm not letting no job treat me like that. I'm not letting no job do me like that ever again. Like, no way. No way. And that's where it got to, and it was such a tough decision. Like, I literally, when it came to closing down my business and I was calling the bank, it was tough. I literally broke down in tears. Like, I was in tears. Imagine you start something, you put your time, your energy, your hard work, time, your soul, your hard work into that business, just for 2 years later for it to close down. And it was really hard for me because I put so much time, so much energy, so much money into the business, and I believed in that business so much. But as you guys know, I started during lockdown. You know, the business was doing amazing. I dropped another collection, did amazing. The headband collection, it did so well, the autumn and winter collection. And then after that, like, the stress of going back to my 9 to 5 and then working at the same time, working on my business at the same time, and trying to pursue my career as a presenter. It just got so bad, and one had to go. The presenting was picking up a lot more, and I had to let go of my business, and it was really tough. Like, I isolated myself because I just wanted time, because I was still trying to figure out, like, maybe I could make this work. But when God gives you the sign, like, yeah, it's time to let it go, it was hard. Like, that was a time when I was literally like me and God was like obviously I always have God by my side, but it was like a redirection. Okay, that didn't work, but then the voiceover will work, and the presenting can work, and everything else can work. You know, I'm a woman with many talents, so it was really hard, really hard. Like, I was really upset. Like, I cried for weeks because I really wanted to let go. And so funny, because I was speaking to the guy on the phone from the bank, and because I broke down in tears, like, it just came out, like, it was so unexpected, because it really hit me, like, this is actually happening. Because I made the decision a week before, and then a week later, that's when I proper, like, did it. And the guy, his name was Rob. Shout out to Rob. Like, he was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Like, he was like, "Listen, like, is everything okay?" And I was like, "Listen, it's just really tough for me right now, but it's okay. You can carry on." And goes, "Listen," he gave me a word of wisdom. He was like, "Listen, this is just a blip. You can come back from this. You can come back from this. This is just a blip. This is part of the journey. You can come back from this stronger. I definitely can understand. I definitely understand when you've worked so hard on that business. You put so much time, energy. You put everything into it, your soul, everything into that business, just for you to close it down, and making that tough decision to close it down. But he was like, this is not the end for you. You've got this. It's part of the entrepreneurial journey." And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's just hard because, like, I started this business from scratch. Like, every penny that I got, every money that I got from the business went straight back into the business. Like, I didn't touch that money because it wasn't my money, it was the business money. And you're investing. It's like, okay, so where is this going? Like, it was just like, and it was just me doing everything. I was doing the marketing, I was doing the posting, the shipping, I'm the influencer. It's a lot. And towards the end, it just got too much, because when it comes to business, you have to put your all into it. And I didn't have it anymore, because I'm working a 9 to 5, and it got a lot. But I'm just grateful that it was an experience, and I learned so much from the experience. It taught me about discipline, it taught me about patience, it taught me about consistency, and I use that with everything that I do. Yeah, it was tough. One of the reasons why I also decided to go 3 times a week when it comes to my job, you know, one thing that it's reminded me this year is family. And not family like my parents, my cousins that I'm close to. You know, I want to make time for the people that I love as well. As much as I love spending time alone, I love my own company, but also want to make more time for the people that I love. I've given so much time and energy into these toxic jobs that they don't care. They just don't care. And as for my new job, I really like my new job, because I like the flexibility, and also the people that work there. It's just professional, and that's where I wanted to work at. I wanted to work at a place that is professional. People just get on with their jobs, and we're sweet. When it comes to the job, I just wanted to be at a place where I feel at peace. There's normality. Of course, it's busy, but it's good busy. You know, you're productive. It's not like toxic, and it's not draining, you know? But yeah, I've been so much happier recently, and I'm excited. But yeah, I'm so excited. In a few weeks' time, the Christmas holidays are coming up. Just spending more time with the family, sleeping, resting, and just recharging, getting ready for the new year, as I should. I just wanted to do a life update video for you guys. Your girl's doing fine. I'm going to be coming back with the commentaries and the reviews. The reason why I haven't been doing the commentaries and reviews on YouTube because, well, recently because of what I've been going through. But guys, I've been giving you interviews. I've been giving you all these interviews content, and I'm sure you guys have enjoyed them. But starting from end of this year, beginning of next year, the commentaries are back because I've been doing more commentaries on my TikTok. Because with TikTok, it's quick, it's easy, you know, 3-4 minute videos and you're done. And I just used to use my like green screens and I just talk about the content, so it was easier to do consistent videos every other day, every other week, every other day and every week. But then when it comes to YouTube, it's more time consuming, it's lengthy, and then it takes more time to edit, hence why I haven't been doing it as much, which doesn't make sense because the interviews that I do are like, but you know the drill. But yeah, I'm coming back with the commentaries because baby, Love Island Winter Edition is coming up. Young Famous and African season 2 is coming up. So many shows are coming up in the new year, and baby, I have to come at you guys with the commentaries. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to take you guys on this journey. I just want to say thank you to everyone for just supporting me. Like, I know I don't say this a lot, but thank you to everyone who has been supporting me. The power of believing in yourself, the power of manifestation, the power of vision boards. When I look at my vision board right now, yeah, pretty much everything that's on my vision board, I accomplished it. Started radio, got my own radio show, hosted a few events, one of them that I got paid for. What else? Went on my solo holiday, quit my job, did some interviews at festival, backstage, networked. 2023 is going to be the year of leveling up in so many aspects. Do you understand? You see this, mate? You see this year, yeah? We did good. We did amazing this year, but next year we're taking it on a whole nother level. I want to do more traveling next year. I haven't been to Tanzania since 2019, and that wasn't even a holiday, that was a business trip. So next year we are definitely gonna be exploring Tanzania on a whole nother level. Okay, I'm gonna be living it up. Okay, I want to go to Tanzania next year. I want to go to Cyprus next year. I want to go to Lanzarote next year. As much as I love my job as a presenter, as a creative, and I can't wait to be doing what I love to do and just enjoy what I love to do, I also want to travel. Like, life is short. I'm still young. I had to remind myself this year, like, girl, just look at you. Just look at yourself. You're young. You're sexy. You're gorgeous. What are you stressing for? Let me know what you guys think about this video. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video. I know it's been a bit weird because I haven't done a YouTube video in a while, but thank you. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.